Hey everybody, Greg here again. I've been picking quite a few peppers over the last week. I have some sweet banana peppers, and the red ones in here are another sweet pepper, some sort of kitchen variety. I can't remember the actual name of it, but they're all sweets, as well as some jalapenos. So, just to keep on top of things, I thought I'd make up some pickles out of these guys. So, the ingredients that I'm using, and I'll put a list below of the ingredients as well. We have 2 cups of 5% white vinegar, 1 cup of water. In here we have a teaspoon of peppercorn, teaspoon of mustard seed, and a half teaspoon of celery seed. This is 3 cloves of garlic crushed. Now, just a caveat, you do not have to go with these ingredients. You can add in whatever you want. Some people actually use, say, a whole clove of garlic in the boiling of the sauce, but then pull the little cloves out. It's up to you entirely. And last but not least, this is a combination. This is a tablespoon of kosher salt or pickling salt. You do not want to use iodized salt. You want to make sure you get the large pieces of salt, the kosher salt. So, and included in here as well is a half tablespoon of sugar. If you like deli pickles, that's a key ingredient in deli pickles is the sugar content. Again, you don't have to use it, it's up to you. So at the moment, I'm currently boiling down the bottles, or the jars. Set them in water for boiling water for about 10 minutes. Let them boil away. Now I'm going to get you set up on the tripod, and we'll get cracking on cutting these guys up and getting the sauce ready. Alright, we'll be back in a second. Okay, we're back again here. We're ready to cut open some peppers. And I just want to mention, some people may not like having seeds in the jar with the peppers. Personally, I don't mind, but I want to show you a method to seed them fairly easily. Seeds, as you know, are mostly in this top portion of the pepper. So one thing you can do is give it a little roll. Don't press too hard, because you don't want to crack the pepper. But this will separate the seeds a little bit from the flesh, and then we will slice the end off. And again, here's the seeds. And if we just take the cut around with a knife, tap them out, and basically you end up with seedless pepper. Yeah, a few in there still, but not too bad. Again, doesn't matter to me. I don't mind having them in there, but if you prefer not to, that's a quick, easy, efficient way to take care of it. So, I'm going to go ahead and get cracking on these guys. You want to cut them, I would say, about 1/4 inch wide. I prefer that. I think it keeps them a little crisper in the pickle juice. So that's my own preference. You can cut them narrower, wider, entirely up to you. So what I'm going to do, I am going to give you a break and not watch me cut every single pepper in this bag. I am going to get them cut up, and I'll be back in a minute to go to the next step. Talk to you soon. Okay, so we're all cut up here now. You might hear a little noise in the background. That's just the bath water can water that I've got boiling, ready for once we're done this process. Just on a note on that, there's 2 ways you can do this. You don't need to give them a boiling bath water canner system. You can just put the jars in the fridge when you're done, and they'll be good for a month, maybe 2 months. I like to do the bath water 10 minutes in the jar once they're done, and that means they can be preserved. They can be left on the shelf for months on end and eaten in the future. So anyway, so let's get on this here, and we'll get these peppers into the jars. I have some different sized jars, different jars here, so I'm not sure how much I'm going to need. Looks like I'm going to need a few. I hope I have enough. You want to make sure you press them down. You really want them tightly packed in there. So, all right. One thing I'm liking about this, between the banana peppers and the red peppers, there's some nice color in there. So, a couple more in. I think that's probably good. So, grab another jar. By the way, I don't know if you are familiar with these funnels. I believe I picked this up at a dollar store years ago, and it's just incredible. Just makes it so easy to both dump your vegetables in as well as dump the brine in once you have it set up. So, okay, that's about as tight as we're going to get there. I'm going to let these guys sit aside and we'll put them in a salad tomorrow. So, next we have the jalapenos, and I hope I have enough jar space for these guys. Let's see. Then push right down. A couple small jars here. Get them used up. This will work out just perfect on this one. That'll work. Okay, oh, one little piece left. There we go. Okay, so we have the jars filled. I'm ready for the brine. Now it's just a matter of boiling up the brine. So I'm going to turn you off for a second and get set up with that, and we will see you shortly. Okay, so here we are, ready to go. I've got the saucepan ready here. So we have, again, I'll go over the ingredients. We have 2 cups of 5% white vinegar that will go in the pot. We have 1 cup of water. We have 1 teaspoon of mustard seed, 1 teaspoon of black peppercorn, and a half teaspoon of celery seed. And get that dumped in. Here we have the 3 cloves of garlic that I've crushed. And get that in. Again, any of these ingredients, it's all optional. You do not have to use them if you don't want. You can add what you want. You can throw in bay leaves, anything that you enjoy and would think add to it. Dill, lots of choices. And then this is the mixture of the tablespoon of kosher salt or pickling salt and half tablespoon of sugar. Get that in. And I lost my mixer. There we go. We'll give that a stir and get the burner on. And we will come back when that has boiled. Okay, we've reached a boil, so it is time to take that off the burner and get the burner turned off. And I'm going to slide you over here. And we're going to get these guys filled up. So what we're going to do is put this lovely little funnel in. Very handy. I'm going to raise the camera up a little bit if I can. All right, a little bit of a glitch there. The camera didn't want to work with me. I'm trying to raise it, but we're set up now. So what we're going to do is funnel in the liquid for these guys. I'm thinking I may not have enough to do all the jars, which is fine. I can easily boil up another batch. Not a big deal at all. But we can still continue with the video showing you the full process, so that's the main thing. Okay, so there's that one done. Have enough here, I might be able to get this guy done, so let's give her a shot. You want to try and get, you know, the spices mixed in as well. Make sure you get them spread out through the different jars that you have. Yep, I think that's going to be about it for, dump a little bit in there, a little bit in there. And yep, we're going to be making another batch to get the other jars taken care of. Again, not a big deal. So, that's a little bit more head than I wanted, but I think it'll still work fine. So, all right, so the next step is try to get these guys into the solution. Ooh, that's hot. Goodness gracious. Very hot. And we'll go with that. You want to just finger tight the jars. Finger tight. And I'm going to get the canner, the bathwater canner boiling up, and then we'll hit that step and I'll show you how that works. Talk to you in a second. Alright, so I've got those 2 jars I was able to fill with the liquid. They're in the canner now. And we're going to let them boil here for 10 minutes. I'm going to put the lid on. And once we hit that 10-minute point, I will pull them out. Alright, so we are boiled up. And now it's time to get the jars out. And I have to tell you, this tool right here is a game changer. And I believe, again, I picked this up at a dollar store. I can't be certain. But you just grab the jar. Out we go. Let her drip a little bit. And off to the side. And grab the jar. Let that water drip off a bit. And off we go. So this thing has saved me from so many burns, I tell you. Anyway, that's it for now. Unfortunately, I was a little remiss in calculating how much brine I'd need, but we did get 2 jars done, and tomorrow I'll finish up with those other 3 jars. So, alright, that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please don't forget to like and subscribe. It does help my metrics, and I hate being that guy, but I've noticed lately that less than 2% of my viewers are actually subscribers. So if you could hit that like and subscribe, it would certainly help me out and help get my videos out to more people. All right, thanks very much for watching, and we will talk to you soon. Bye now.